Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be painting, crocheting, and baking lemon squares. In this painting I am using a gel that I mix with the colors that I am going to be using, and this helps thicken the paint, and I just place that right onto the canvas and it helps bring out a texture and a 3D look. I am painting a fall themed forest, and there's going to be a little trail as you can see in the outline, and then eventually I'm going to be painting a person. I enjoyed painting all of the tiny dots. I thought it was pretty relaxing, and I thought at the end it turned out really well. Here I am creating another texture on the ground, and it's going to look as if there are a bunch of leaves all over the place. Now I will mention at the end of the video I have my own business where I sell paintings and crocheted items, and if anything seems to be interesting to you in this video, then wait till the end because I will talk more about it. I go back and I add more dots into the ground too because I felt like it needed more colors that were different than red and orange. Once all the leaves were done in the trees and painted, I had went back and painted the sky holes in between all the leaves with a light blue color. And to add even more detail, I am putting more tree branches so that everything can look more alive. Here is the outline of the person, the figure that I am painting, and I am going to be giving them like a turquoise color shirt and a hat. And this is the final result, and I have to say I really enjoyed this piece. At first I was a little iffy about it, but once I had added the figure, the little person, it just kind of gave the painting more depth and more of a better perspective of how everything is supposed to look, and I think it turned out really well. The next project that I am working on is crocheting a tiny pumpkin. This is something a little new and different because I'm going to be putting filling into it, and I have never done that before. Here I am stuffing the pumpkin, and I kind of made it very thick. I put a lot in there because I really wanted it to have weight to it and not be too or super light. And now I have all the stuffing in, so I just have to close it up with the rest of the orange yarn. So now I am adding the ridges to the pumpkin, and I'm just taking a needle and pushing it all the way through and having the yarn be pulled pretty tightly so that I can create that look of a more realistic pumpkin. And the last thing to do is add the stem and the leaf, and it will be all done. made this specifically so that I could add a little key ring chain to it, so that if somebody wanted to put it on their book bag or have it as a piece hanging somewhere, then they could. And then the last thing that I'm going to be showing in this video is baking some lemon squares. If you want to know the recipe, you can pause the video around here and see exactly what I had followed through. This was pretty basic and simple to make. I like that there is a crust to make with the lemon squares, and it just made it taste so good. At the end, you will see my face. I'm pretty shocked about it. I was surprised due to the fact that I had lemon squares a long time ago, and I wasn't really a fan of it. It was very mushy and almost like a fudge texture like inside, and I didn't care for it at all. But with this batch that I had made, it came out more cake like, more fluffy, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, so the first thing that you have to do is bake the crust, and while that was happening, I had made the fill-in for what was going to be poured on top. And then the last thing that I had did was put some powdered sugar on top, and then it was ready for us to try it. So as I had mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to be talking about my business and some new things that are going to be available on my website. And when I say website, I mean my Instagram and my Facebook page. I don't necessarily have my own personal website, but these are the social media platforms that I'm using to advertise my products. So the keychain and the painting that I had shown are going to be new items available, and there's also a pumpkin painting that I have finished not too long ago. That's also going to be up for sale. Okay, so that is it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.